Hi guys! For today's Pick a Crystal, you're going to pick a crystal that you feel guided to. Feel free to fast forward by clicking the link below. Basically what we're going to be talking about is how your person, wait, no, I said that wrong. Your person's love language. So you could just fast forward because I'm going to talk. So I try not to watch like YouTube videos, like readings, general readings, because like I want to be like my own type of creative person in my own way. I mean, honestly, low key, like they're all the same type of videos, right? Some type of wait, hold on. Some type of captivating caption, right? To get people's attention. You know, and the topics are usually the same. It's usually people who miss someone or are curious by someone, and that's what brings you here, right? Questions. And so anyway, so I try to stay away from watching these videos because I don't want to be a copycat, you know, I just don't. Do you hear that wind? But it was definitely a sign. I hate to be that person, but it was such a sign. As I went to go see, like, okay, did I upload my videos? This woman, this psychic I fucking love, and we'll talk about to the day I die. She, her video came up on my thing, like a suggestion, you know? And I was like, the topic her caption caught my eye. I was sold. And, basically, like, you know, I'm always like, I don't know, does your energy come in? Yeah, it most certainly does. It matters as to how bad do you want your energy to come in. Do you just need to hear parts of whatever it is you're looking for and not get the full answer? Anyway, it was 1010% my energy. And I was like, oh my God, she got me. Like, you know, see, the reason I think sometimes I get so repelled by these readings, it's like general readings, is because it's like, it becomes addicting. And I hate that. But at the same time, it helps you. It gives you answers you're seeking in some kind of way, because whatever resonates with you is meant to resonate with you. You know, you're on my page because a part of your soul connects with my soul in some kind of way. That's why you're meant to hear these readings. You know, whatever people end up liking my videos or into my videos, listen to my videos, subscribe, don't subscribe, but listen, whatever. It's like we're manifesting each other in a different way. Whatever I'm going through, whatever you're going through, somehow we connect. I guess I'm not saying it right. Spirit will always guide you to the videos you need to watch. It's just up to you to understand what the truth is in the videos you watch. You have to understand yourself. So, anyway. So I guess I'm trying to call myself out and say that I'm kind of copying her. Because, like, her reading, I'm going to sound so overdramatic, but I'm being honest. Like, it really touched my heart. I was like, yo, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. And it just made me want to do it, like a part of her reading regarding love language. What is your love language? What is your person's love language, right? You're watching this video because you're separated from somebody. And there's probably confusion, right? That's why you seek answers. Sometimes people just communicate differently. And I feel like it's such a hard concept to accept when you live in a binary world. Are you very much black and white? Whatever you see is what it must be. You know, like, no, not at all. And like, if we were to just really like understand that, the world would be a different place. I hate to go there, but like, no, it's true. If we were to just understand each other as people, there wouldn't be so much hate. There wouldn't be so much miscommunication. And her video got me, like, I'm not even gonna lie. I started crying. I was like, wow, like that could not have been more beautifully said. And it just made me, it inspired me really to be like, you know what? People need to understand their person so they're not angry or they're not sad or confused. Sometimes we just do stupid shit because of old wounds that we're not even aware of. Why do we think the way we think? Why do we say the things we say? Did I say this already? Why do we do the things we do? You know, like there's a reason. There really is. And at the end of the day, it's nothing to take personal, but we take it so fucking personal. I remember hearing that the first time. You shouldn't take things so personal. I was like, excuse me? This is my life. Why wouldn't I take it personal? But it's so true. I think about the things and how I've hurt people. And yet I've walked away from situations not understanding how I've hurt people. I've walked away from situations being confused. I'm like, what am I confused about? I'm confused because sometimes people act or react in a way that has nothing to do with me personally. You know what I mean? Like, and then I think of it and I'm like, okay, well, when I say or do things that I regret, did it really have anything to do with that person? I'm like, fuck no. I genuinely care for this person. Why did I scream? Why did I? And then I'm like, because I'm hiding in some kind of way. And that's what we don't understand. That's where we get confused as people. I mean, we're meant to be confused because we're meant to learn. So, you know what it is? I feel like I'm such an old soul that it's like I don't understand when people aren't upfront or just honest or just speak their truth. But it's like, practice what you preach. That could be somebody's problem. Not problem, but like, that could be their hang up. Communicating. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, pile one. If you've been watching me, then you already know that I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I just go with the flow. Or I'm trying to, right? Trying to surrender. What the fuck is surrender? I'm just kidding. Okay, so... Okay. God, there's just something like that. Just your heart feels less heavy when you just speak your truth. Like, I feel like I just spoke my truth. Ooh. Okay. See, I'm slowly but surely doing things that I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I put the camera where it's supposed to be. It's not the best camera yet, but I'm taking the time to do it at my soul's growth. Or, you know, when I'm not being lazy. All right. Hi, pile one. All right. So what's your person's love language? What's your love language? And what's your mutual love language? Ooh, I didn't even realize that's where I was going with this. Okay, I like that. All right, pile one. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna scratch. Okay, what is your love language, pile one? What is your love language? What is pile one's love language? Acting happy, acting talkative, feeling everything. Like, what do I mean by that? Like, maybe if you see flowers or grass, like high, what are they called? The grass that's high, cornfields, like, I'm just giving you random examples. You may like want to touch it. Like, you may see the beauty in everything. I also have to note that I saw like a walkway, and there was like these two fences, and you were the adult and your person was the child. So you may feel like nurturing, right? Because I said happiness. You may be the one that feels like they have to provide their person happiness and nurturing, and a leader of some sort. Maybe in control. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing that yet, but I have a feeling that's where it's going. What is pile one's love language? Yeah, you have to lead. You may also feel the need to see yourself in your person, maybe specific qualities, or maybe your love language is reflecting of some sort. I'm basically seeing a person navigate their way in the water with the boat, and they're looking in the water, like they're seeing their reflection and they're touching it. Maybe something about that touches you, seeing like a different version of you. There's something up with reflection, so just take the visions how you see fit. It's your reading, not mine. Your love language, I'm seeing a door closed, but like, what is the word? Flutter? Not flutter. It kind of goes back and forth. It's like one of those doors that doesn't close. What do you call that door? It's like an old-fashioned door. Door? Like the door, I think I already described it. I don't know why I'm trying to keep describing it. So I don't know what does that mean? Oh, your door is always open? Sometimes I feel like you guys understand the symbolism better than I do. I'm not gonna lie. Are you guys picking up on it yet? Like, leaving a mark. So pile one, you leave a mark on people. You may do something intentionally to be different, to stand out, and then you walk away. But why? Oh, and you had what is that thing called that we're all wearing? Mask, but like, it's over your mouth. Your love language. The door is always open, but I saw you basically, you know, like, I don't know if you guys know taggers, like people that are into like graffiti art, but like they usually have their tagger name and they put it on a sticker, maybe like a post off, those stickers that are for free at the post office. Oh shit, were they for free? I hope they were. I definitely took them. But it's like pile one, you take those stickers, like at the post office it says to and from or something like that. I saw you took that sticker and you put it on your person and you walked away. So your love language, the door is always open, but you walk away. But before you walk away, maybe you leave on a note where it's like you're letting that person know The door is always open. I have a feeling I'm not getting that right. Just give me a bit. Now I'm seeing you. What are you doing? You're like going in. Maybe you reflect when you walk away. Because I'm seeing you like in this dark water. Sad. But I'm also seeing someone or something cuddle you. I feel like it's you younger. So, Pile 1, your love language, you may be affected by your childhood wounds. Like you walk away because of something regarding your childhood. You walk away not saying much and you're sad, but you're loyal to yourself. There's something up with that. Ooh, you walk away from commitment. Okay, so how is that Pile 1's love language? How is that love? I'm so confused. Oh. Pile 1, you may not know how to deal with people's feelings, emotions. I'm seeing, okay, hold on, open my eyes for a second. What I'm seeing, what I'm feeling. You know when somebody gives you that big hug and it's so tight and it's like you feel their energy? I feel like you're the type of person that doesn't know what to do. You know how sometimes you have those like awkward hugs with people or awkward encounters? You know, like sometimes my cousin, she'll do this thing where it's like, you know, I'm very, I guess, touchy-feely. I'll like hug you and I'm like, I love you so much, you know, and I'll pinch your cheeks and I act like in a childlike way. My cousin will be like, she's gonna sound a certain kind of way, but she's not. It's just her personality. She'll be like, oh, hi, they're there. Wait, let me make sure my hand's there. Yeah, like she'll be like, hi, you know, give me 3 pats, you know, like, and she loves me. She genuinely loves me, but it's like, it's 2 different love languages. You see right there. Perfect example. I was just got off the phone with my dad and I was on the phone with him for a fucking hour. And like, and the reason I was on the phone with him was for an hour is because he's trying to figure out if, you know, let's just say whatever I'm doing, if it's right, if it's the right move, should I be doing that? And he's trying to articulate his words and he's so good at speaking. He's so smart. But yet this guy, this man, he doesn't want to say the wrong thing. That's his love language to me. He doesn't want to say the wrong thing. He doesn't want to hurt my feelings because he's very blunt. He's an Aries. And we're ruthless sometimes. We don't mean to be, but we are because we love. And how do we love? By trying to be so honest with somebody and being like, well, why are you being an idiot? You shouldn't be an idiot. But the word idiot, it's mean. So he has a habit of doing that. Sometimes he'll end the conversations with, well, you know, and you hear him. He's like pausing, like trying to think of the right words to say, but he can't. So he'll just end it with, and let's just say I just had an emotional conversation or I just told him I'm feeling this way, blah, blah, blah. He'll be like, well, it's just, life's tough and you gotta wear your big girl pants. You know, what can I tell you? And he's really trying, like he literally, for that man to like take a second, even if it's 2 or 3 seconds to be like, that's him putting in respect, put it in work, because He doesn't want to say the wrong thing. But ultimately, he doesn't know what to say. And it's not his fault. So that's, you know, if it's your energy, I'm always going to say that. I'm sorry, but that's going to be my line. It's either your energy or it's not. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You're meant to hear certain messages. If it's not the whole thing, then just take peeks. But what I'm seeing is somebody who doesn't know how to deal with other people's emotions. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes and see what else I see. What is pile one's love language? What is pile one's love language? Okay, so you may offer commitment, but I'm seeing bits of clouds around this commitment. So you may not be too clear. There's something up with you in commitment. I see pile one that your people's nurturing, you're the nurturing one. You bring happiness to whoever you're with. You do talk about commitment, but you're not too clear on where you stand with commitment. There's something up with that. You may daydream about a person. You may move fast with your daydreaming about your person. You may have this energy where it's like you plot on how to get your person. I don't know if that's going to resonate. I'm basically seeing this warrior man, this what is he? Like a soldier. He's something. And he's got, what is that thing from medieval times where it's like this big old chain and there's something at the end of the chain? He's swinging that and he's walking back and forth, and it's like, there's something about your prey. I don't know. You definitely have a control thing, your love language. I'm seeing you wear, it's like the emperor type of vibe, because I'm seeing you wear a crown. So male or female, it doesn't matter. This is a controlling energy. This is someone in charge. This is someone who comes off as the divine masculine. Oh, maybe protecting. Maybe you're the protector, pile one. Maybe this is how you show your love. What is pile one's love language? What is pile one's love language? You're searching for something. You're something with your inner child wound. I don't know what. Basically see a child going into like the ball pit and random things pop out. You may... What is your love language? There's something about messages, picking and choosing messages that you get. Then there's something about finding things. It's okay, now I'm seeing you grab something that kind of looks like the Reaper and going in the water. So it's almost as if like there's like no trust, and you like, you scope, you look for the unknown. There's something about like, there's something about needing to know. So, okay. I feel like I get it now. You may scope for shit. Okay, so I saw you picking and choosing messages. You may work off of that to find things out. But you could be manifesting what it is you already think to be true. Taking what's yours. What does that mean? Yeah, I'm seeing a very not trusting person. You keep looking, you keep digging. So I would say, what makes you dig? Like, where does this come from? What are you looking for? And why? That's energy at the end of the day. People know when you're digging. Nobody's slick that way. Okay. But how is that your love language? Okay, so this is the things you do to see if they're your love. Okay. People don't like that, pile one. You may ask questions in a certain kind of way where you think you're slyly getting what you're seeking, but people know. People just are either going to call you out or they're just going to pretend like they don't know what you're doing. You may be asking one too many questions way too fast. Yeah, I'm seeing so many messages come in. Ooh, that's a message. I'm seeing messages come in, but I'm not seeing messages come out. Interesting. It's so weird because at one point you have this person who brings in this, yeah, I'm seeing your mouth covered. Okay, so you're a listener. You're listening because you're looking for answers that you're trying to, it's like a job interview. What the fuck? Okay. Oh no. Okay. Green heart chakra. Okay, so you're doing this to protect yourself. You can't do that. You know what? I'm sorry, Paula. I'm not gonna say you can't do that. This is not what this is. This is just, what is your love language? Okay, any other messages? I'm feeling like deep analyzing. Seeing someone like read their messages. And then get sad by it, get down, get confused. Yeah, part one, you may be your own enemy. Because when you're searching, you may do these things. I'm gonna open my eyes and then we'll go to your person. You may do these things that just do not serve you. And you're doing something too fast. So when you're searching for answers and you're doing it too fast, you're gonna come off as a very inquisitive person. But you're also not sharing. You're giving off some type of energy where you yourself are not trustworthy. Are you? Or is it just a test to protect yourself? Leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Okay. Shame. You are not flawed. You are so worthy of love and belonging. Forgive yourself for not giving yourself enough self-love. Vengeful. Find a better way to heal your anger. This negative emotion comes back full circle. Moon and oh God. Pile one, do you have Cancer in your chart? Do you have Cancer in your chart? Spend time with family or helping others. Avoid situations that can be a drain on your emotions. Moon in Aquarius. The time is right for celebrating life. Make the most of parties, gatherings, and other social opportunities. Fourth chakra, heart chakra. I will meditate and be peaceful and calm in my interactions with others in the world. Peacefulness comes in me, giving up the love of power for the power of love. I invite peace to be a part of my life, and I make time to experience my own inner stillness daily. I continually develop an inner sense of calm, and I trust that everything will be right. Feeling good about myself will help bring peace into my life. Yeah, you're not trusting. Second chakra, sacral chakra, well-being. I honor and respect my body by giving it what it deserves to thrive. I provide myself with the best of food, exercise, water, relaxation, therapeutic treatments, and thoughts. I only consume foods and liquids that were designed by nature to be in my body. I stimulate my body's energy flow with exercise. I make time to rest, as stillness and tranquility are vital to keep my mind and body rejuvenated. Yeah, I'm getting somebody who just ignores and keeps busy. Okay, do that in a second. Friendship and union. Power and intention. Yeah, you have the Emperor vibe going on. Share the love. Trust. Big message. Confront. Yeah, you're not dealing with yourself. Well-deserved reward. Oh, didn't I say that? Well-deserved. I knew I was seeing yellow. So you may think, okay, it's like when you're searching for these answers, right? Why do you deserve these answers that you don't even share yourself? Like, ooh, mother! Holy shit! My heart one day is just gonna give out. Oh my God. Sorry. You think answers are owed to you. And you may not even realize that this is what you're doing. You may be doing this on an unconscious level due to something that happened in your childhood. Now, when I keep saying childhood, okay, I say this in a lot of my readings, there are things that could have happened in your childhood that weren't even these big things, you know? Like, I know I come from a family where it's like, logically speaking, I know in my heart of hearts that if I were to explain out loud, okay, I do this in my adult life because this happened to me in my childhood, my family, from my upbringing, how they were brought up, they'd be like, you're kidding, right? Okay, somebody needs therapy. You know, like, and the reason that would be is because you're talking about people who had to grow up in a way where it's like, it was survival mode. If they talked back or they did something stupid, they got hit by a belt. If they didn't like the food they ate and they tried to be slick and put it under the table, you know what I mean? Like, literally, as a child, you do weird, gross things like that. Their father was the type to take the food out of the napkin and make them eat it, forcefully eat it. You know, you have to think about the people that surrounded you during childhood. Were they the type that, not necessarily cold, but everybody deals with emotions differently. Like I just said before, my dad, put your big girl pants on. Okay, that doesn't work for me anymore. And honestly, secretly, it never did. But I tried. But I was trying to do something that just didn't match me being so sensitive. So the people in my family, they had a rough upbringing. So unless, you got a fucking knife to your throat, like, stop crying. But that doesn't hold true. So when we're children, our mind isn't fully developed. If mommy not forgot, but let's say she was 30 minutes late from picking you up from, I don't know, the 3rd grade, and the teacher had to stay with you and some random office faculty person had to stay with you, and you saw the whole school is empty and all your friends were home. that can be traumatizing. That somehow, in some way, can play out in your adult life, that you feel neglected. Believe it or not, that really is how it works, because your brain has not fully developed as a child. So something like that could rightfully so be traumatizing to you. And you may have this thing about, you know, feeling neglected. I'm not saying this is from this energy. I'm just literally giving you a random example as to how childhood wounds work. You know, you may be, let's say if that ever happened to you, you may be the type of person where if somebody's supposed to pick you up from somewhere, you may check back like 5 to 10 times instead of just the one, because you're not trusting. That's how childhood wounds work. For some reason, you, pile one, feel the need to be so inquisitive and get answers, to make sure this person fits your checklist, but yet the same rules don't apply to you. Well, how's that working out for you? Your theory doesn't make sense because it doesn't work. It's not meant to work, because listen to what it is that's being said out loud. Maybe that's what you need to hear. All right, wisdom, grounding. Dryads are female nature spirits who preside over groves and forests. Each tree in the forest has a dryad as a protector. Ooh, what'd I say? You're a protector, pile one. And when a tree dies, its dryad guardian dies with it. When you walk through a forest or garden, you may notice certain elemental beings or nature spirits call out to you to come closer, and other voices are forbidding and you naturally stay away. This is a high frequency form of communication that those who spend time in nature know very well. Spending time outdoors improves focus, reduces stress, and accelerates healing both physically and spiritually. This card is a reminder to get some fresh air, fall in love with a tree, bask under its shade, make a connection, and listen to the wisdom of the tree sisters. So I saw you, pile one, touching. Remember, you were like, I don't know, say it something. You were just like touching its beauty, and like, this is how you feel when you're, I don't know, your love language. You may feel so like intertwined with your person, you know, that you make them everything. Well, when you do that, you're going to be disappointed. Crossroads, turning point, Hecate. Hecate is an ancient triple goddess, a maiden, a mother, and a crone. She is a guardian of crossroads and a goddess of transitions. She is able to see through the veil of time to determine your fate. She requires you to make a conscious and independent choice. You have come to a crossroads and a decision must be made. Weigh your options carefully and project the likely outcome as accurately as you can before taking action. Seek the wisdom in others around you, both older and younger, to gain a fuller perspective of possibilities. When we are standing at a threshold, it is difficult to see the complete reality of where we are heading. Faith is required. So, pile one, I feel like you make these assumptions about people you talk to based off the answers they give you. And you do such deep analyzing that it's like you're really only seeing what it is you believe to be true. So if you've already made your mind up about somebody, that's all you're going to see, right? Energy's a really tricky bitch. But you have to confront yourself and what you believe to be true with how you've been handling things. Has it been working for you? Okay, so what I'm getting, pile one, is that you are the one in charge. I'm getting the one that leads the way, that makes your person happy and feel nurtured. You look after them. You are the protector. But at the same time, once a judgment has been made, that's it. And you're hurt about it, because really you hurt yourself, right? Because I saw a mask over your mouth and you walking away. But also leaving like a sticker on your person, so you may be a little spiteful. No offense to any of my cancers, but if you got cancer in your chart, you're probably a little spiteful. Okay, let's see your person's love language. What is your person's love language like? Sorry. I'm seeing an X. I'm seeing 2 crescent moons back to back. I feel like I'm seeing a woman with, what are those called? What does a ram have? Those 2 things. Sorry. What is pile 1's person's love language like? What is their love language like? Pile 1's person. Your person expresses their love. I'm seeing a child, okay? I'm seeing a child write things down. I'm seeing them explaining something. I'm seeing them do this to the sky. Like they're showing you the sky. Like, so your person may communicate in childlike ways, but they love either to explain things or to have these deep conversations that like stimulate. Because I'm seeing somebody not only like write down, I'm seeing somebody show. I'm seeing like this, I don't know, like a Sleeping Beauty type of thing with a lion. So pile 1, your person, you may be the divine masculine, even if you're a female. It doesn't matter, it's just not how it works. And your person may be the divine feminine. Sleeping Beauty. I would look up that spiritual meaning because I was definitely seeing, or whatever her name is in Sleeping Beauty. I don't know. I definitely saw her though. Kyla wants out. Your person holds, okay, so what I'm seeing is this woman have this, I don't know what type of necklace, either a ruby, something, and it's by her heart, and she takes it off and she's got a ring. So she either has, and it plays the energy how you see fit. I am seeing a female though. Your person has something, they hold commitment close to their heart, and they may think this is a beautiful thing. And the reason I say that is because it's these jewelry pieces, they're sparkling. Yeah, your person is like, is a committed person, like they, because there's this whole thing. So here's this ring, okay, not a wedding ring, just like a ring, and it's like, this is it, like they're doing this, like this is my world, you know, like, so what I'm picking up on is they may express commitment or something like that. Your person, their love language is communicating. So you may have like a yenta. I don't know, somebody, I'm just seeing tons of messages come in. And they may talk in a very like dreamy kind of way. There's something up with that because I'm seeing these messages come in on a conveyor belt, and then all of a sudden they're going up to the stars. So your person may be very like dreamy like their heart may be with that type of style. Yeah, I see your person just going for the stars. So they may be the type of person where it's like, I'm going for it, you know, like, or who cares what everyone else says? Why can't you do it? You know, like that's the dreamy like vibe I'm picking up on, and they're fucking sparkling in the sky. And I don't know if this is you, pile one, but like I see someone going up to this person. So maybe like, yeah, I was just about to say that. So maybe they have this nurturing like energy that where anything's possible. I mean, in theory, isn't it? Like, hello, this is life. We live it once. Well, what is pile one's person love language like? Okay, so they may, okay. I'm getting like a black or white type of thing. I'm getting they're either like there or they're not. Like they're either in or they're out. Like it's a pretty strong message. Like when they're in, they can be this beautiful energy. But then there may be something that happens, or I don't know, and they're out. They may act like they're the judge of like what's right and what's wrong. Because I'm seeing your person put on that wig that they used to wear. God, I don't even know what time frame. That fake wig. If they were a judge or some type of authority figure. So they may leave and act, you know, like, okay, completely the opposite of nurturing and happy, because they've made some type of judgment call. I'm seeing your person hide behind a door. Something about loyalty scares them. They it's almost like they daydream about it. but they don't believe it, or something like that. Like it's not obtainable for them. For somebody, they may have trust issues. What is pile one's person's love language like? Huh, that's fucking cute. So your person's love language, I'm seeing, this is gonna sound stupid. I'm seeing your person as a dog, and I'm seeing you as a dog, but you're like trapped in something, like a cage, and then your person opens the door to let you out. Okay, I'm gonna open my eyes. Okay. What is your person's love language like, pile one? Bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. What did I say? Your person's like very dreamlike. They may just be that go for it type of attitude. Sixth chakra, third eye chakra, imagination. I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. I ask myself, what do I want? My thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. Wait, my thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. I imagine the life I would like to have, and I encourage my thoughts to be truthful, wise, and discerning. In the quietness of meditation, I see and hear the truth. Yeah, your person doesn't care if other people don't see their vision. They do. And they see its truth. They see where it could go. They see the potential. They have this knowing. And there's something very beautiful about that in its own way. It's different, but it's beautiful. Because if you believe, then it'll happen. And I think your person is a believer. Seventh chakra, crown chakra, divine intervention. I honor a higher power and know that anything is possible. I let a higher power have a more active presence in my life, and I know that my life is divinely guided. I surrender to this truth. I know that I am loved, guided, and protected by a higher source. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quests from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. So what did I say? I said in the very beginning, I think your person likes to have these like intellectual conversations, maybe ones that even inspire them. Frog. The path has been cleared for you to make a change that previously seemed unachievable. I feel like your person may see obstacles and they're just like, okay, well, let's get through it. How are we going to get through it? What do we do? Waning moon. Let go of that which is causing you inner turmoil. Now is the time for casting away emotions that are no longer serving to you. Okay, so let's dive into that. The magical key, Eris, okay? Blessings and abundance. Angelic protection, wow. Temptation. Positive movement forward. There's definitely a big message going on with your person's love language. Your person just has like a go-getter. I just feel like I keep hearing, well, why not? Makes sense. Intuition. They're very intuitive. Moving on. I feel like your person moves towards their dreams. Very dreamy-like, right? That's what I said. Okay. I'll let Kylo out. Okay, Eris. turmoil, discord, corruption. Eris is the goddess of chaos and discord. Drawing this card indicates that there is a high level of disorder in your present reality. A matter important to your well-being is out of your control. It is incredibly important to remember that the pulse of the cosmos vacillates between order and chaos. If the situation you are facing is truly out of your hands, it is time to release all feelings of guilt or responsibility. Trust the universe to put things in order. On the other hand, if you do have the power to recreate harmony and set things right, then now is the time to do so. Okay, so maybe your person just expects things to always like work out in some kind of way, like somehow, because I just felt like your person was just like dreamy, like, you know, and that may be a problem with anyone who's very logical. And isn't that it's not that your person, I'm not trying to put your person down as if like they're not logical. They could be very logical, but they may come off to others as not, right? Don't dreamy people come off some kind of way, almost like not practical? On the other hand, okay, we'll go back to that because there is definitely a message going on here about your person. The magical key. Hope, faith, gifts. Lost and alone in a deep, dark forest, a poor, bedraggled girl cowers in a state of hopeless despair. The dove above her holds a key in its beak, which symbolizes peace and hope. Drawing this card indicates that it is now extraordinarily important to have faith in a benevolent universe. You have become susceptible to fear, depression, hopelessness, worry, and wild imaginings of the worst-case scenario. You may have found yourself in a difficult place, but the challenge now is to be optimistic, to look up and be aware that help is nearby. Use your imagination for seeking the best-case scenario to achieve a resolution. Trust that you will again find peace. So I'm beginning to pick up that maybe your person, wait, let me see this. Oh, why did I do that? Yeah, okay. Insecurity. Please understand your worth, your value, your purpose here on earth. There is no need to feel small or compare yourself to others. Your person, their love language, you know, their shadowy side, their shadowy traits, you may see insecurity in them, where they doubt themselves, where they are their own worst enemy. And it could be because of this dreamy-like personality that they put out there. Don't we like shun people like that? Demanding. When displayed, you are most likely making the other person feel inferior. Check your anxiety and depression. Okay. So your person may come off as controlling. Your person, when displayed, you are most likely making the other person feel inferior. When displayed, you are most likely. Check your anxiety and depression. There is no need to feel small or compare yourself to others. So there's some type of insecurity going on with your person. Let go of which is causing you inner turmoil. Now is a time for casting away emotions that are no longer serving. Oh, you know what song I'm thinking of? Disorder, disorder, disorder. So your person may like be this beautiful person, right? You see someone who's very, it all seems so nice, but you know, people are human at the end of the day. People question themselves. Am I making the right move? Why do I feel the way I do? Why is this happening to me? You know, like there's definitely something going on with your person, and it stems from insecurity. All right, mutual energy. Selfish. You are wrapped in your own desires. Try looking at and caring about the need of others. Greed. You are too attached to things in an excessive way. Nothing good comes out of it. Okay. So mutual energy is you both may like the finer things of life, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it needs to come into balance. Okay. So you would obviously need a job that pays well in order to get the finer things in life, right? Let's just say that's the situation, okay? You can't just do that and then get it. No, you have to work from a place that is passionate. You have to passionately earn your money because it's energy. You should be doing it in a respectful way. You should be respecting money. What goes along with that? How it's earned. I know it's crazy, but these are the fucking secrets. This is real life. These are facts, okay? Bridget, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Okay, so selfish. You both may just be wrapped up in what the person did to you. Remember I said in the very beginning, people do things from wounds. This person may not understand why you do the things you do, and you clearly don't understand why your person does the things that they do. You both have strong thoughts. Pelly, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So your person's afraid of a real loyal and trusting person. You're afraid. Shit, what do we say? Oh, you scope people out and then you make assumptions and then you hurt yourself because of it. But it's because you're protecting your heart. Both of you have inner child wounds that make you have this big ass fence around your heart. So because of that, the fence is so high, you can't see each other clearly. Feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. Okay, so you both need to work on this material thing. You both have a thing about how life should be and what you guys hope to get from it. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. But, oh, God. Oh, God damn it. Oh, shit. Sorry. Feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. Yeah, the message here is material. I know it's cliche. It's what we hear all the time. You guys are not going to get this material thing you want. Whatever you want in the material world, it's not going to happen until you both realize, and it's the truth, so you better start acting on it to convince yourself, which will in the end help you truly feel that way, that you don't need money to be happy. You don't need the chandelier, like you have to. And people have been telling me that my whole life, and I'm like, well, I know what I like. But here's the thing, here's the problem with that. I'm depending on that chandelier to come in, to make the room whole, to let it look aesthetically pleasing. I get where my heart's at. I get what I want visually to happen. But the fact that I will not feel good about this room until that chandelier comes in, that's ridiculous. It's stupid. That's what needs to be worked on. I release time and let the universe show me what to do. You both need to surrender. You both, demanding. Okay, so you both have control issues. Got it. A new beginning or even a new life may be blooming. 6th chakra, third eye chakra, knowledge. I recognize that a great deal of knowledge and information comes to me in the form of intuition, such as clairvoyance, clairaudience, and hypersensitive feelings. I use my intellect combined with my intuition to delve into circumstances from a philosophical, definitely pronounced that wrong, and spiritual viewpoint. I aim to understand the truth behind situations that come my way. As this helps me to respond with wisdom, I cultivate positive beliefs about life, myself, and others. Yeah, you guys aren't able to see each other clearly because you don't know yourselves. Acceptance of self, 4th chakra, heart chakra. It's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. I accept myself the way I am. And I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. See, there's a repetitive message going on. You have to, I don't want to say lie to yourself, but just so you can get on that frequency of knowing, okay, well, if this is it, then this is it. You have to train your mind. Like, okay, for example, I'm in a house right now. I'm going to be leaving shortly. When? It's like the never-ending story. I don't know. But, because it's always something. But I'm leaving soon. And I may have to do something temporarily until I see my money come in that like doesn't vibe with me. I'm just like, no, I don't think so, because like I'm manifesting an ocean town apartment. Like, no, well, like tough shit. You know, that's what happens when you don't listen to your spirit guides, when you don't manifest when they're telling you to manifest, and you prolong things because you don't want to deal with reality. You don't want to act like an adult. But the truth of the matter is that whatever situation I'm in that I got myself into, I have to deal with that. I have to eat it and deal with it and be happy. So I have to put on a good performance because I need to convince myself, Kylo, you little spoiled brat. He's such a spoiled little brat. My God. Sorry. I have to play a mind game within myself. And it's not even really a mind game. It's more just like, you have to do what you have to do. You're fine. You're happy. You're healthy. You're alive. You woke up to see another day. Like, all of that is true. You need to really show gratitude in the little things. Kylo, my dog, he loves me. Sometimes I'm like, why do you love me, you weirdo? Like, why? What do I show gratitude for? The fact that, I don't know. I can't think of anything else right now. But it's just kind of like you have to show little gratitude for the littlest things just to convince your mind and get you at a level that you're not at currently. You both have the same issue. What can I do to be healthier and now balanced and more balanced than I am now? I dwell upon all that is right in my life, not what is wrong. And I have okay, so you're your own worst enemy. Okay, great. I accept my life as it is now, and I move forward from here. Yeah. So you just have to surrender to what is the situation. Whatever your situation is, you have to just accept it. And you both don't accept. You're constantly fighting something that can't be fought. Heart chakra, again, compassion and forgiveness. I have compassion for myself and for those around me. I let go of anger, resentment, and torment from the past, and I do not give my power away to those involved. Forgiveness is a gift I give to myself. I forgive myself for things I feel I could have done differently in the past, and I remind myself that my response could not have been any more evolved than it was at the time. That could not be any more true, pile one. You and your person both do that. I am compassionate to those in need, as this shows them that they are not alone. I practice this by listening, sharing, understanding, and being of service. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. Sometimes I think to myself, and I still ponder it, I'm like, no, I deserve an apology. I want my apology. Why? I mean, I could write you an essay as to why. I could tell you from A to Z why. But at the end of the day, that's not helping anything. You either forgive and just realize that whatever this is, there's just confusion. There's just bullshit after bullshit because there's outside forces. You just have to just accept it at some point and be like, listen, okay, the apology doesn't mean as much as you, right? Now go practice that. Convince yourself of that. Composure. Okay, so you both have, there's a sword. Light, but yet the hood is over. Okay, so you both have anger issues. Keep doing that. Witch's brew. All right, let's read that. And then let's call it a day. Witch's brew. Healing, refine, cultivate. The witch stirs her cauldron full of the perfect healing herbs to cure anything that ails you. Her whole world is rich with resources, and she has cultivated it all to concoct her potions. Throughout time and through extensive efforts, she has developed skills, knowledge, and wisdom. This goddess is creative, industrious, versatile, and talented. She gives a centered feeling of well-being by the warmth of her fire. When this card is drawn, it is time to develop and refine your own qualities of constancy, attention. Damn, hold on. Yeah, constancy. Why did I second guess? When this card is drawn, it is time to develop and refine your own qualities of constancy, attention, and imaginative consideration. It is well worth knowing what you don't know and taking the time to fill in the gaps of your knowledge and your chosen interests. So someone brought up to me recently that, how can I word it? That they're not able to get information on me and I'm not able to get information on them. What's funny is that I didn't realize that. They literally taught me something new. I did not realize that they were not able to get information about me and I wasn't able to get information about them. Like, sincerely, I did not know that was a thing until they brought this to my attention. Then I realized, wait, no, this is very true what they're saying. So the reason, whether this is by somebody asking questions around trying to find out information on you, but they can't get the answers. They're seeking these answers that they just can't get, okay? There's a reason for that. You're not meant to get the answers from others because people like to put in their 2 cents. They like to put themselves in your situation based off their past experiences. And that is going to misguide the both of us into misunderstanding each other. Because that's what happens when you get other people involved. It just does. It happens with everything and anything. People like to put in their 2 cents and then when, we're all scared of the unknown, right? So when we go to others, it's for information. It's to understand what the fuck is going on. So there's fear. There's some type of fear involved in that. Well, if you're not getting the answers from people about your person and vice versa, it's because there's a message within that. You're meant to go within because you already have the answers you seek. It's very, very true. You're not meant to find out about your person through other people. You already know what it is. You're just not believing it to be true because you may be living in a very binary world, black or white. Well, why can't I see this? Well, why doesn't this person act like this if this is how they feel? Because there's so much more gray. If we were to understand the gray, then we can better navigate life. And I'm speaking from a place of someone who's trying so hard to practice what I preach. It's not easy. I think back to these random lines that always stuck with me my whole life. When I say lines, I mean things maybe my dad said or things maybe my mom said or a teacher said, just these things. And it's why did those lines stick with me? I don't get it. It's so weird, but they've been coming back big time the past few months for me. Whatever you remember, random quotes, random things that just never left you, it's for a reason. It's to help you during your time of when you need it most. So I think back to when my dad told me when I was I don't know, maybe 13 or 14 when I started speaking up and becoming a little bit of a bitch. He tried helping me because he's low-key spiritual too. He really is. The things that come out of this man's mouth, I'm like, yo, you were definitely a spiritual teacher at some time in a different life. Anyway, so he tried telling me when I was 13 or 14, probably 15. I think that's when I was a real bitch. Yeah. So he tried telling me, listen, you need to practice changing now because when you're an adult, it's too late. People don't change. You can't change. It's too hard, so we don't do it. And I remember that quote because I didn't understand it. I thought it was so stupid. See what a little bitch I can be? I was like, what a dumb fucking comment to make. That makes no sense. If I want to change, I can change. I can do what I want. Now, I wasn't spiritual or I didn't see myself as a spiritual person then. But it always stuck with me, that line. I never understood it. The reason it stayed with me is for this moment in my life to understand that change is possible, but it takes work. That's where manifestation comes in. You know, I can't just be like, okay, universe, find me an apartment. Come on, I've been good. No, they're like, bitch, we've been telling you to manifest for months. And you know what that is? That means taking the time to look, to reach out, to do these things that, okay, well, I didn't do. I just kind of had that expecting mentality, like, it'll all work out, right? It's that song, Lil Wayne, it'll all work out. Well, shit. So what I'm trying to say is that change is very, very hard. It's not easy, but it's possible. Pile 1. Everybody has a different love language, and we may not understand their language. In fact, their language may hurt us, but they don't mean to hurt us. It's coming from a place where they knew no better, and they may still not know any better. It's just what they were raised to do. Maybe out of fear, maybe out of past rejection, maybe being told what? Maybe being told that everybody's out for theirs. And because of this, maybe it did something on an unconscious level to them in their adult life, and you got a taste of it and you took it the wrong way. Same works for your person. Your person has definitely been taught some time in life to reach for the stars and nothing can stop you. They've clearly been told that. They've been taught that. It's definitely ingrained in them because your person just thinks they can just do whatever they think of. And that may very well be true, but because of that, they may stand out a little more and then have to deal with people who don't line up with that, you know? Isn't that the weird one? So, food for thought, and I hope that helped you, because the truth of the matter is everybody does have a different love language. They do. They just do. We just don't want to accept it because we took it to heart. Maybe that person hurt us. Maybe they ignited some type of wound within us, but they didn't mean to. And I'm sure if they knew, they would have never done whatever it is they did. Literally, I don't know what I'm doing. I just know all these cards are going to be the right message. All right, pile 1, I'm sending you so much love and light, and I hope you have a great day. Bye. Sure. Oh, why am I doing that? All right, so we did that. Okay, let's. Serious. Hi, pile 2. Okay, so we're going to talk about your person's love style, their love language, and your love language, and the mutual love language, okay? So for your person's love language, your person, I see them in between a door and they're on the side with light, then they go in. So your person doesn't like secrets. They close the door to that. They close the door to the unknown. They don't like things that they don't know about. But at the same time, they're going back in, but they're kind of hidden in the dark. They're looking for information in secret. Okay, so this is how your person, okay, so your person is very paranoid. Your person doesn't want to let people in unless they know, unless they like really know. Then it's like if you make the cut, they're loyal to you, but you have to make the cut. They may be the type of person that shows that the door is somewhat open, because a part of them can't let go. What is your person's love language, pile 2? What is your person's love language? Purple. I'm seeing random purple. Okay. So your person may make decisions based off intuition. They may be able to pick up on things really quickly because of that. They may be the type of person to really debate how they feel about you. They may be a little controlling. They may feel the need to do things that one could look at as games, but to them it's some type of initiation. Yeah, they may, okay. Your person may feel in control of a situation by playing mind games. Sorry, they may be doing this on an unconscious level. They may not be doing this intentionally. They're just trying to protect themselves. So, okay. But it's like once you're there with them, I do see this beautiful energy, almost like they think very highly of whoever their person is. Like they just, almost like awe, like they just like, I think your person's a very loving, your person may be very deep. But your person may not know how to express this, pile 2. I mean, I'm seeing their inner child, and it more than likely is related to this, not knowing how to express the energy it is they feel. They may in fact two things. They may leave situations. To give them some sense of control in a situation that maybe they felt there was no control. Also, there's some type of conflict going on with light, like, and not, I'm not too sure what that means. What is pile two's person's love language like? Control and power. I'm seeing like a yo-yo thing. So they may act, okay, I'm gonna open my eyes. They may act off their emotions at times, like how they feel to be true, but then they may go right back to their old ways, and where they just keep hush-hush about it. It has something to do about their inner child. It is an auspicious time for new beginnings. Moon in Aries, remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. So your person definitely has a thing about control. My super attractor power comes from how I feel, my faith and love and the joy I put out. So, and there's also something about what they put out. They may put how they feel about you out in increments, and it's coming from a place of protection. It's nothing personal. Cut the cords, okay? Courage and bravery. Okay, let's see what the shadowy things say. Prejudice. What if you were categorized into a group and given attributes that were false without truly knowing who you are? Yeah, there's something about this person needing to cut cords with the things that are not them. They may be hiding this part of them because then it's like putting themselves out there. Insecurity. Please understand your worth, your value, your purpose here on earth. There is no need to feel small or compare yourself to others. I hate when we do this to ourselves, when we do this, when we compare, where is one at in life? Why? And why me? And it's so like, and I do it too at times. I mean, honestly, that's actually one thing I'll give myself credit for. I'm actually better not doing that anymore. Because it's so not fucking worth it. Who the fuck cares what Joe and Lisa are doing down the block? I don't care. I don't give a shit. Good for them. I'm glad that they have this beautiful house. I'm glad that their, marriage is great and that they have kids and they think they're God's green earth on this block. Like, good for you, Joe and Lisa. Like, I don't care. I may sound like I do, but it's like, you can't be so caught up in what everybody else is doing. You are a divine being. You have your own path to go. And I think your person, there's something up with the light and walking away from that. Fish chakra, throat chakra, communication. I communicate openly and honestly to express my thoughts and feelings clearly. I share my inner knowledge freely with integrity and without fear. My aim is to be fully understood by others. I am open to giving and receiving praise, and I will be careful not to talk excessively and make it all about me. I create space in my conversations for others to communicate with me. I inquire about others' thoughts and feelings, as listening to their truth can be uplifting. So your person, there's something up with like prejudice. What if we were categorized into a group given attributes that were false? Yeah, your person makes these assumptions, and that's it. Once they've made, it's like a Leo, honestly. Like, Leo energy is somebody who, and I'm sorry if you're a Leo and you're listening, but like, it is what it is. Leos, more times than not, tend to convince themselves of what they know to be true, and there's no fucking way you're going to convince them any different. Try. If you change a Leo's mind, wow, I'd like to meet you. Fifth chakra, throat chakra, willpower and determination. I set clear boundaries for my own behavior, and I cultivate a strong will by being true to myself. I use my willpower to accomplish my daily tasks and spiritual goals, and to encourage uplifting thoughts and behaviors in myself. Doing this will assist me in the next stage of my physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual growth. I stay in touch with my positive thoughts and truth by avoiding substance abuse. My will is strong and my mind is clear. Willpower and determination, communication. Yeah, okay, so your person may have a hard time being their best self. They have a problem with communicating because then it would express as to how they really are, and then that means the chances of you hurting them are far greater. Okay, 5th chakra, it's all throat chakra. 555. I am committed to sharing and revealing my thoughts and feelings by being creative in my communication style and using expressive language. I express myself through talking, singing, sighing, laughing, and crying, and through using my creative talents. I consciously use my senses to experience my world more fully. I see, hear, smell, and feel more. And I become more aware of my surroundings, such as the weather, aromas, people, nature, sounds, and sights. Darkest fears. Yes, your person is afraid to put themselves out there. Detach. So they may have a habit of leaving situations where they see you have the potential to take their heart. Then that leaves them in a place of no control. And your person has something about control. Share the love. Balance. It's all about balance and boundaries in order for your person to keep that control. Makeup. Dragonfly goddess. Base chakra, root chakra. Movement, choices, decisions, obstacles and challenges, the universe. Third eye chakra. Okay, yeah, I said purple, right? Your person's intuitive. Let's read these two. Yucks. Okay, dragonfly. Truth, authenticity, honesty. As imperfect beings, we often make the mistake of judging a person, their situation, or ourselves on a faulty premise. As a result, we find ourselves in a labyrinth of misunderstanding and confusion. The dragonfly goddess compels you to awaken to the truth, to no longer deceive yourself. She shines light on pure reality, and the revelations can be both freeing and sometimes uncomfortable. She calls you to integrate your spirit and mind, your inner self with your outer persona, to exteriorize your soul. It is a call to action, and the situation requires sensitivity to be effective. Speak your truth with kindness and compassion. Try to absorb new information from messengers without taking offense, which would only distract you and continue the cycle of self-deceit. Empathy for others and curiosity about widening your perspective is required. So, pile 2, your person judges. Your person, I mean, we all do, low-key, we do. But your person judges in order to protect themselves. Now, what does this card mean? Protection, defender of the home. Maka is an Irish war goddess who is strongly linked to her land. She is one of the 3 sister goddesses who could take the form of crows or ravens. She would fly over battlefields, taking the souls of the deceased off to the other world in her black wings. Battle drums may be beating when you draw this card. You may feel something or someone valuable to you is under threat, and you are compelled to defend and offer protection. This card deals mainly with securing your family, root chakra was there, your home, but it is also about personal psychic space. Take care to be measured in your response and not overly reactionary. Set your boundaries firmly around what is rightfully yours. Okay, so here's the deal. Your person may feel that there's this type of connection with you where you can see through them, and they don't like that shit because they need to be in control. They need to protect themselves, and you may not understand that because they may come off some kind of way. My friend, my good friend Allison, she is one of those, I don't know where you guys are from, but she's one of those typical Long Island girls, okay? What do I mean by that? Like, she's the type that looks like she's untouchable. She looks like she's unapproachable. She looks like you have to buy her, a 5-course meal at one of the fanciest restaurants near an ocean in Long Island and pick her up and make sure to open and close her door. She comes off that way. I even judged her that way. People judge her that way all the time, but she's nothing like that. Does she like the finer things? Yeah, but that doesn't make her. It doesn't make her or break her. I hate when people judge people based off things like that. It doesn't mean you're materialistic because you have a keen eye. You can see us beautiful, aesthetically pleasing things. But she's definitely the biggest misconception there is. But it's so easy to judge somebody based off looks, based off personality traits. Maybe they remind you of someone or several. But there's differences. Not everything is as it may seem. That's just what I've learned here. What's your love style like, pile 2? Clarity, belief, okay. Coming together. Sacral Chakra. Okay, so you're a very passionate, loving person. You need honesty. You may be a manifester where when there's an opportunity, you go for it. You're either well balanced or that's something that needs work within your love style. Bridget, seeing passion. I'm also seeing grounding energy. New beginnings. Spiritual union. So you probably love being in love. You may have inner child wounds where you need to be recognized for certain things. You may come off as a, look at me, look at me, look at me. Are you looking? Like, you may not realize it, but you may come off that way and maybe you didn't get enough attention at home. Your ego may come into play. Your voice may be so loud that it's too empowering. Not a lot of people like that. You're intuitive. You probably go off your intuition with things. Second chakra, sacral chakra, abundance. I am worthy and I deserve an abundance of anything that I require. I watch my thoughts to ensure that I am honoring and respecting myself. I honor myself by knowing that I am worthy to receive. I am open to receive. Now I remind myself that it is a sign of strength to ask for help. Fourth chakra, heart chakra, peace. I will meditate and be peaceful and calm in my interactions with others and the world. Peacefulness comes in me, giving up the love of power for the power of love. I invite people to be a part of my life and I make time to experience my own inner stillness daily. I continually develop an inner sense of calm and I trust that everything will be right. Feeling good about myself will bring peace in my life. So this is like the second time the second chakra came up, sacral. So you may be a very passionate person. This is good and bad because depending on what's got you passionate, you may come off some kind of way. You're probably either a positive person or you're not. You know what I mean by that? Like, you may have cutthroat energy because you just act on impulse. You act on your passions. You act on what it is you feel. You are intuitive, and solar plexus is coming up, which is ego, which is feelings. Yeah, the fire energy, something about power. Peacefulness comes in me, giving up the love of power for the power of love. Always let love win. New moon. The time is right for seeking new opportunities. Moon in Scorpio. Negative attitudes and fiery arguments are possible at this time. Channel your energies into a positive physical activity like decorating or gardening. You may get a little feisty, pile 2. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. Okay, so you're a manifester. The universe is always considering to support me, guide me, and lead me passionately toward the highest good. I think, pile 2, what you bring into your love language is that anything is possible. And that's so beautiful because I don't think a lot of people have that. Do the work. Raise your vibration. Okay, so there is a message, pile 2, in here for you. Something about having a negative attitude. You have to do the shadow work. You have to keep at it. Whatever your flaws are, you have to, let's see, impatient. Look for patterns of your impatience. Notice the negative physical symptoms it causes you. Take deep breaths and slow down. You may give yourself anxiety. You have to surrender and let things be as they are and let them flow as they're meant to be. Easier said than done. Quarrelsome. Does this action fulfill an emotional need for you? Does it make you feel powerful? Is it a bad habit that needs to stop? Yeah, you may have these childhood wounds where, like pile 1, you try to protect your heart and you probably come off some kind of way while doing it. You may have a point, but you lose your point and you lose your audience in the deliverance of your message. And I don't think you're delivering it properly. I don't know how to pronounce this. Healing, recovery, remedies. In Norse mythology, whose name means help or mercy, is a goddess associated with medicine and healing. Is the healer of the other gods and goddesses. If they were sick or injured, would heal and protect them with magical potions and sophisticated herbal remedies. When this card is drawn, you or someone you love will be in need of healing and a recovery time. Exercise compassion and tenderness. Create a peaceful space for recovery. Research your remedies and and practice patience and faith in the healing process. Yeah, so you're a bit impatient, pile 2. Bridget, inspiration, revelation, creativity. The great mother goddess Bridget offers you a flame of inspiration from her cauldron of brewing creativity. Such a gift at this time must not be passed up. Now is the moment to act on the orders of your muse. She will speak to you in the midst of an artistic and creative endeavor when you are most receptive. Your eyes, hands, and ears will be guided to create magic. By following the instructions of your muse, you will find your soul is nourished and a greater meaning to your time on earth is understood. Inside the act of creativity is a hidden treasure, the ability to slip out of time into eternity. Bridget will inspire you to find your fire within. Fire is a big message. You're definitely somebody who brings some type of creativity into your love language. You just are. That's really nice. Okay, mutual energy for your love language is standing your ground. Okay. Harmony. Okay. Lead. Okay, you both have control issues. Success and growth. Okay, so there's growth in this. 7th chakra, crown chakra, selflessness. I am kind to all. I am aware that everything I do or say affects others. Shit. I will help those who seek it, and I will seek out ways to be of service, to develop an attitude of looking for ways to help others instead of always waiting to be asked. Everything I do from a spiritual perspective, and I put my heart into it. 3rd chakra, solar plexus, inner harmony. I trust my innate wisdom and respond accordingly. I do not allow my mind to create doubt or to override my strong gut feelings. I accept and express my feelings while accepting the feelings of others. I am at peace with myself and those around me, and I do not harbor unrealistic expectations of myself or of others. I release the need to control others. My personal power is free from ego and from any desire to manipulate or exploit situations or people. The foundation of all my thoughts and actions is trust in myself. Vengeful. Find a better way to heal your anger. This negative emotion comes back full circle. Resisting change. Ask yourself why you are not wanting to change. Look at the positive side to the changes. Well, shit, pile 2. Waxing moon. Now is a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. Moon in Gemini. Stress may be an issue during this time. I'm in awe of the magnificent guidance that's available to me. I do less and attract more. Composure. Healing energy. Okay, so let me read these 2 and then we'll call it a day. But it seems like you both are kind of vengeful, kind of angry, and I bet you it's all from misunderstandings. Constant misunderstandings. Cultivate, healing, refine. The witch stirs her cauldron full of the perfect healing herbs to cure anything that ails you. Her whole world is rich with resources, and she has cultivated it all to concord her portions. Throughout time and through extensive efforts, she has developed skills, knowledge, and wisdom. This goddess is creative, industrious, versatile, and talented. She gives a centered feeling of well-being by the warmth of her fire. When this card is drawn, it is time to develop and refine your own qualities of constant did I just read this card? Sorry, hold on. Constancy, attention, and imaginative consideration. It is well worth knowing that you don't know and taking the time to fill in the gaps of your knowledge in your chosen interest. You're supposed to figure this out yourself, pile 2. You're supposed to understand that whatever has happened is nothing personal. It's your love languages are different. They're just different. And it causes a problem. The problem can be resolved with clarity and healing. Most definitely healing. Initiation, rituals, ceremony, rites. The initiate is on the threshold of a new reality. A magical ceremony is taking place that marks the beginning of a new phase. She may be unrecognizable to herself on the other side. She has reached this moment through extensive study and ultimate surrender. She has earned the sacred rite of passage through determined effort. Drawing this card signifies that an accomplishment has been reached and a transitional period is about to begin. Though change can be uncomfortable and at times disconcerting, you may soon find your new I'm sorry. I can't read. So sorry. I'm just like, I hate to be my own worst enemy. I'm like, damn, girl, you can't read. You may soon find your new reality feels entirely natural. You have been a dedicated student and have now gained the skills your new endeavors require for success. Oh man. Feels good to call yourself out and beat red, but yeah. Healing energy, composure. The healing. Oh my God, Kyla, we're going. You both, and you guys are somehow on the same page with this, that you're aware that this healing needs to take place in order to balance the energies of composure, of less defensiveness. I can do less and attract more. I'm in awe of the magnificent guidance that's available to me. Yeah, when you just listen and believe in the unknown, it's insane. It really is. You just got to give it a chance. Now is a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. Yeah, people sometimes just have to do their own thing for their own happiness. And that may be where you're at with your person, pile 2. Vengeful, resisting change. You're both resisting changing yourselves for the better. But at the same time, it's funny because there's work. There's work that's being done. Lead. Stand your ground. Yeah. All right, pile 2. I hope this gave you better insight as to, why you're going through the things you are with your person. You got 2 different love languages going on, and you're both misunderstanding each other because of it. All right? I'm sending you so much love and light. Bye.